The NFL football is a very big football.
It is. Deceptively so. Maybe that's why Dak couldn't throw it too good last night. Maybe
football is over. Fantasy football is over.
Yep.
There's nothing but a seasonal stretch of death.
What's that mean? Seasonal stretch of death.
Yeah. You're in the winter. Everything dies.
Mm-hmm.
Your football team has died. Your family members are dying because they're not vaccinated.
Yeah, your team they committed suicide. Is what they did last night. The Dallas Cowboys committed suicide.
The Dallas Cowboys. Let me tell you something about the Dallas Cowboys. They're one big commercial. That's what they are. The Dallas Cowboys are one big commercial, meaning they're a Fugazi. There's nothing there. There's nothing there other than hype and emotions and excitement and cheap thrills.
They're really good at beating bad teams.
Yeah, they're really good at beating bad teams. They cannot put together the Cowboys can't put together a team. They can't put together a team. A consistent one moving toward a common goal team. They cannot do it. The Cowboys organization is flawed. It's fake. Their fans are clowns. They're clowns. We're clowns. I'm a clown.
You are.
I am a clown. I did, and
I've been telling you that all season.
Yeah,
all you wanted to say was Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that.
That's why. Yeah, We are jokers.
I told you you wouldn't win a playoff game.
I really thought, and this is why, because the Cowboys suck you as a fan. I'm talking about as a fan. If you're not a fan, you see the pyramid scheme, right? You're not a Cowboys fan. You see the pyramid scheme, and you roll your eyes. Like, okay. I really thought that we would beat the 49ers. I really did think that we were going to dominate the 49ers.
You know, when Bosa got hurt, not Bosa. What's his name? Is it Bosa? Anyway.
Yeah, the guy had a head injury last night.
Yeah.
And it looked like a neck injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he left the game, I was like, that hurts. But that Niners team is a very physical team. They're not talented out the yazoo other than a couple of players. Like Deebo Samuel he's pretty elite, but they definitely make it hard.
We cannot stop the run game. We cannot stop a run game. All you have to do, and who was the announcer last night? Romo. Yeah, he said it. All you have to do to beat that team last night, and this is, okay, so let's go back. I thought we were going to beat the 49ers. I really did. But when they started running the ball, I remembered that, oh, that's right. I forgot. We can't stop the run game. So when they started doing that, I started to have doubts. And I think that was probably on the first two times that the 49ers ran the ball. Then Romo made the comment, all you have to do to beat this team, the Cowboys, was run it and screen. A little screen pass.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I think they got out coached, man. You know, Shanahan's a heck of a coach, and I never really been on the McCarthy train. He seems like he should be.
Well, McCarthy has had Aaron Rodgers for what, most of his head coaching career? Is that not right?
Yeah,
Probably.
I believe so. That's where
Yeah.
Super Bowl came from.
So you can't really measure McCarthy. You can't. You want to measure a head coach, have him go to Jacksonville. You want to measure a head coach, have him go to the Washington football team.
Well, I look at it like this. There's another way to measure a man, and that is when a successful organization lets that coach go. You know, I mean, what happened to make him leave Green Bay? I mean, obviously they pushed him out. And why? I mean, they're a successful organization. They've been to the playoffs like every year for the last how many years?
Yeah.
It's not like they haven't had a losing season in forever. But I just don't know, man. I don't think he's the answer as HC, and I think he was just out coached last night. I think Kyle Shanahan was ready for him, knew what he was going to do, and planned better.
Yeah. He did, man. Ezekiel Elliott is done.
Tony Pollard's a better running back than Ezekiel.
Tony Pollard is a better running back than Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott, he is what Ezekiel Elliott does the best now. He does not cut. He's not a fast runner. Ezekiel Elliott falls forward.
He's a goal line back.
That's what he does.
Yeah. He went from Ezekiel Elliott to Alfred Morris. That was the biggest thing anybody ever said about Alfred Morris was he always fell forward.
Yeah.
He wasn't an explosive guy.
Yeah.
But he was, you know. Yeah, Ezekiel, man. I don't know, dude. That dude's a clown. If there's been one, he's a clown. He looks like a clown. He looks like a character from Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I respect Ezekiel Elliott. I respect that he got paid so much. I do respect that. But as a whole, the Dallas Cowboys, I don't know, man. It's a culture there that Jerry Jones has decided to create. And that culture, the only way that it will win a Super Bowl anymore after letting Jimmy Johnson go is to be lucky.
You know, y'all don't have much cap space going into next year either. So y'all are going to lose some people. And with all the money you got tied up in Zeke and Dak, you're still going to be all right with Parsons. He's on a rookie deal. You're still going to be all right with Diggs, I think. But people like Randy Gregory, I don't know what his contract situation is. He's going to demand some high money.
DeMarcus Lawrence has been paid already.
Has he?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, y'all don't have much cap space. I looked at the cap list the other day, and I think y'all were like 28th in cap space.
Yeah.
You know, like on the opposite side, Washington's like 4th. Like we've got hundreds of millions of dollars to spend to be able to find a quarterback and shore up some pieces that we obviously need. But we've only got like 2 guys on big deals. You know, we just re-signed John Allen, and I don't even know who else. But, you know, we're going to lose a couple pieces. I think Brandon Sheriff will be gone. But Dallas, man, going forward, I mean, look, your OC might be gone. You know, he's liable to get a head coaching gig somewhere.
Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him, man. I do.
And your DC too. Who's your DC?
Quinn, Dan Quinn.
He might too.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if he'll leave.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll leave.
You're going to be sitting there stuck with McCarthy, Dak, and Zeke. And luckily, you get to keep Parsons and Diggs.
Yeah.
But who knows if you re-sign Cooper or Gallup. I don't know what Cooper's got left on his contract. But that was a big money contract too.
I don't know, man. I just it really, I mean, it doesn't matter. Everything goes through the Jones. All right. Everything goes through him, man. General manager, he's the owner. And we're clowns, man. We are clowns.
You should go jump off of the highest bridge you can find. That's going to be your only solace in the situation.
Yeah.
Because you are a Cowboys fan. And they're inherently going to screw up. Like, when you measure them against other teams that are going to go to the Super Bowl this year, like either Tampa Bay or Green Bay or Buffalo or Kansas City, man, you know, when you look at them against those organizations, like, yeah, Dallas is the best team in the NFC East. But when you look at them in the
Not
NFC,
saying a lot.
Well, yeah, exactly. When you look at them in the NFC, man, they got some growing up to do to get up there.
That's the thing, man.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they seem so immature. They're explosive.
They're flashy.
We're flashy. We're fugazi. We're fake. It's nothing.
It's like a jewelry store when all the power goes out.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
Like, oh man, that's all pretty, but it ain't gonna save your life.
No,
you can't eat it.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what the Cowboys are.
Yeah.
And until that changes, I don't think we'll ever go to the Super Bowl, ever. And if we do, it'll be in those up and down stock market trends. We'll get lucky and we'll blow a team out. And then a team that you expect to win against, they'll beat us. And it's like that, man. The Cowboys are so unpredictable. And it's really hard.
Yeah, well,
to be a Cowboys fan.
I enjoyed that game last night, especially the last play. That had me arm pumping. You know what I mean? That had me arm pumping. And the old lady sitting across on the couch there, like, what happened? I'm like, they just shit the bed. Yes, they did it in great Cowboy fashion.
You got 14 seconds left. You got no timeouts. I don't even know. Are you after the 50 or you before the 50?
There, when he took off running, I think the line of scrimmage was the 41.
41. Doesn't matter. To even have a chance, you have to Hail Mary. You take off running with 14 seconds left.
A called play, as I understand it.
I didn't know it was a called play.
Yeah.
I thought he just saw a hole and, let me try this. Anyway, so that makes it even worse that it was a design play. So he goes up. Rules are referee, umpire, he's got to touch the ball to set the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give the ball to your center. Blah, 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 blah. It was not the referee's fault. They blamed the referee and said that Cowboys fans, Cowboys, whatever, coach, players, fans throwing trash bottles at the referee. Dak actually defended the fans. It was not the referee's fault. He actually tried to help you as so much. He almost knocked Dak over to get to the ball because he's the only one that knows the rules on the team.
Yeah.
On the Dallas Cowboys team. So he's trying to desperately help the Dallas Cowboys to reset the ball so Dak can get it and spike it and stop the clock.
Yeah.
Did not happen.
Yeah. Didn't happen, man. You don't take off up the middle of the field, down by 6 with 14 seconds left, right down Broadway,
Yeah.
on a 20-yard run.
Yeah, we didn't deserve to win that game, man. We had 14 penalties and stupid play. We got lucky even to get the ball back. We got lucky to even get the ball back.
I watched some of the replay of it this morning, and even if the clock doesn't expire, I think the game's still over, because when Dak snapped that ball, not everybody was set. So that would have been a penalty right there. And then that would have been a 10-second runoff inside of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So it would have been game anyway.
Yeah. Not everybody was set. That's
No,
right.
You had Cooper moving out on the outside, and whoever the left tackle was also.
Because Lamb got called for that. I don't think he had 0 catches last night. I think he had 0.
Really?
Last night.
He's your best player.
The one catch that he made, it was called back because he was not set. We don't deserve anything, man.
No. And y'all had a big play too, and got called for defensive holding on a lineman. Who's 94? Is that Lawrence?
No, Lawrence is 90. 94, I think, is Gregory.
So he actually takes a guy that's trying to block someone else and throws him to the ground.
Yeah. That was Gregory again.
Yeah.
So Gregory,
ends up giving him a first down, and they go down and get some more points.
Yeah. So we shouldn't have got the ball back there, but it plays out. Blah blah blah. We do get the ball back. Look, we don't deserve it. We didn't deserve to win. We don't deserve to go to a Super Bowl. We're clowns. And that's just what it is.
You look like the Washington football team yesterday in that game. You look like, hey, we on paper are the better team, but we really don't want to win. We're going to make bad enough decisions. Y'all had so many penalties, too, like over 100 yards.
Yeah, and you know what makes it – everything makes it worse. But the Cowboys – even in their post conferences, nobody takes responsibility.
Yeah.
To say we suck.
Yeah. And on the other side, Jimmy G in his press conference at the end, that dude, he had the biggest shit-eating grin on his face. He was just like, he sat there and he said something like, yeah, I don't think the game was ever out of hand for us or whatever. I felt like we were in control the whole game. Blah, blah, blah. But the whole time he's got this big, like, grin on his face, like, man.
Yeah, good for him, man. He advances to the next round. Good for him. But I'm telling you, look, it doesn't matter what you do. As long as Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have breath in their lungs, you ain't going through that. You're not going to beat them.
Yeah, not when they have home field advantage.
Not when they have home. Dude, you're talking about Kyler Murray still exists. Josh Allen still exists. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You're a loser. You're a loser. 49ers, good for them. They're going to lose. They're not going to the Super Bowl. You're not going to the Super Bowl. We were never going to the Super Bowl. Ever.
Yeah. I think there's only probably 2 teams, and this is weird because the NFC West as a division was like probably the strongest division ish for a good part of the year, at least. Like every team over there had a chance, and now in the playoffs they've got 3 teams in the playoffs: the Niners, the Rams, and the Cardinals. Rams-Cardinals play tonight. But in the playoffs, that's the weakest 3 teams, in my opinion, what's left right now.
Yeah.
Like those 3 teams, I don't see them going to the Super Bowl. But the rest of them have a chance. I don't know about Tennessee. We'll see what Derrick Henry does.
Is this his first game back?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's –
But they got to bye this week. They're the number 1 seed.
Yeah. Look, I think it's going to be exciting for me because, I mean, the NFL, it's not over yet, so you still have a little bit of whatever. But Joe Burrow, man, I think that's he's going to be exciting to watch, man. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to be. I want to see how far they can go.
They're tough, man. They got a good defense.
Yeah,
and they got that Chase, whatever that dude's name is, Chase Burrow. It's a heck of a combination.
Yeah, I want to see them go as far as they can go. But look, man. Other than that, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm going to tell you this. All right.
We'll be praying for you.
It sucks to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. All right. Because you're blind. And everybody can see what you can't see. But you know it's there. You know that your organization is fake. It's the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys are like Enron. Okay, you remember Enron in the 90s?
Yeah.
All right. They're a commercial. There's nothing.
I was going to say they were more
What was
like.
the Wolf of Wall Street's business? Stradmont or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever. That's what the Dallas Cowboys are.
I was going to say they were more like they should change their name to the Dallas Karens because that's what they're like. They're like. They need bob haircuts, and they need to go in the grocery store and yell at somebody.
Yeah.
And, like, that's what the fans are like.
Yeah, the fans are like that, too. We're exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're entitled to everything. We're entitled to everything because we are the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. And as irrational as your argument may be, you still scream it loud and proud.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just what I want to say, man. Until the culture changes.
And whenever somebody's filming it with a camera, it makes great YouTube material.
Right. Until the culture changes, and it won't because there's like 3 or 4 generations of Joneses waiting to take the reins.
Well, Stephen Jones has got a lot of responsibility there now, right?
Dude, he does whatever Daddy tells him to do.
Sure,
man.
I believe it.
He does whatever Daddy tells him to do. Make no mistake
what else
about
is he
it.
Gonna do?
That is Jerry Jones's. It shouldn't even be called the Dallas Cowboys. It should just be called Jerry Jones's football team. That's what it should be called. The Dallas. It's all props, man.
Yeah,
it's all props.
You know, we talked a while back on a couple of on another podcast. You were talking about Billions, and I thought you said Jerry Jones was in it. I never saw him. It was the New York Giants owner that was in it, whatever his name is. Remember when Axelrod wanted to buy an NFL team, and he's at MetLife Stadium talking to that owner?
I don't remember.
I kept waiting to see old Jera. We like to call him.
I said Jerry Jones was in. I didn't say Jerry Jones is in that one.
I thought you and Michael were talking about.
No, it was me and my brother, and he was talking about what is it? That TV show about fantasy football. League of.
Oh, the League.
The League, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in that one. Yeah, he's not in
okay.
Villains. But anyway, yeah. So I should really. Dallas Cowboys need to change their name, along with the Washington football team, to the Joneses. That's what they need to do. We're no longer.
Our new name's coming out February 2nd.
Yeah, listen. Who cares? The Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly.
The Dallas Cowboys are now officially titled the Joneses. Okay. Because that's what it is.
The Jokers.
Whatever.
But Jokers ain't wild because y'all can't win a wild card game.
Everything stems and is created from the brain of Jerry Jones. Okay? And it is propped up by a star. Okay? So, with that being said, we will probably go to the Super Bowl next year. I mean, we probably will.
You better hope Tom and Aaron both retire.
That's not going to happen. But yeah, as long as Tom and Aaron exist in the NFL, no one's going to the Super Bowl. Your team will not go to the Super Bowl as long as Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady are in the NFL playing the quarterback position. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. These are champions. You want to see what a champion looks like? Okay? You want to see what a champion looks like? Google the names Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. That's what a real champion looks like. Not your loser team. Not your loser team. Dallas Cowboys. Washington football team. Are you serious? The Carolina Panthers. It's nuts, man. It's
Might as well be the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are the house. That's what it is. They are the house. And this is Vegas. All right? And the house always wins. The house always wins. They are winners. Your teams are losers, and you're a loser. For pulling for any NFL team, you are a loser. You might as well go vote in an election. That's what you are. If you pull for an NFL team other than right now, as it exists, the Buccaneers or the Green Bay Packers, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. How
about the Chiefs?
Yeah, Chiefs too. They're good. So yeah, Chiefs, Buccaneers, and the Green Bay Packers. If you don't pull for those teams, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, and you're think about how big of a loser you are. Really, think about this. You are a loser. You pour so much emotions and tweets and Facebook posts, and you buy jerseys for your family, and look at me, I pull for my team. You should really contemplate what suicide is all about.
Yeah. Because you're smashing your TV when they get beat.
Yeah. Think about that.
And they're running the ball with 14 seconds left and no timeout.
You're a loser. Do something else with your life. I cannot believe the emotions that ran through me last night watching that game. Why?
We should have watched it together. I would have liked to have been there.
Why? So much hope. So much hope. And it was like being sentenced to death, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, okay, your appointment to die for lethal injection is at 4. And then they keep moving it back. So you're ready to die at 4. But then they come in and say, hey, look, something's wrong with the machine. We're going to have to postpone it 15 minutes. Okay. And then you got 15 minutes of hope. Well, maybe it'll be like a, I have mistrials, but maybe it'll be like a missed lethal injection. Maybe I'll get off scot free because of the machine. Maybe there's some type of law. And then okay, it's 4:14. And then they come in.
Broke.
Machine's still broke. We're going to have to push your time to 4:30.
And we're going to have to slit your wrist instead.
And then they find out they can't find a knife. So what they have is they have a Daisy Rider BB gun. Okay? This is what it's like. I'm telling you, if you pull for any other teams other than a championship team, like the 3 teams this is what it's like. They say, hey, you're scheduled for your death appointment at 4:30. Machine's broken. The death machine is broken. Okay? We couldn't find a knife to slit your wrist, but here's a nice Daisy BB gun. And it's been shot out of for like 5,000 times, so it's lost a lot of air.
Right.
It doesn't have the same power. So they try to find the softest spot on your body.
Your nutbag.
I was thinking eyeballs.
Yeah, that'll work.
And so they shoot you with this BB gun in your eyeballs 42 times before one actually penetrates your brain. That's what it's like to pull for any other NFL team other than a championship team, a organization that is professional. That's what it's like.
It's funny, too, because Tampa Bay only was considered a real professional organization once Tom Brady got there. And as soon as he got there, he won a Super Bowl.
Sure. And if Tom Brady goes anywhere else, yeah, that team changes from Buccaneers to whatever team he goes to. All right,
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it.
The Tampa Bay Tom Bradys.
Thank you. So we're now the Joneses. That is the Tampa Bay Bradys. Okay, that's what it is. Make no mistake about it, man. You're fooled if you don't think any other way.
You're a loser, and you deserve to be shot in the eye 42 times with a Red Ryder.
With a Red Ryder.
Yep.
BB gun.
Mm-hmm. With a worn-out spring.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And rusty BBs.
Yep.
Get what you deserve.
I debate a lot sitting there. These big games, man. I debate when my team gets down. I debate whether or not I will watch the season again next year. I do. I know, seriously, I do. I say, man, I don't need this. I really don't need this. What is this? This is fake. Like, I don't get emotional about hardly anything.
I'll give you that.
Anything.
Yeah.
Like what did the Quint say off of Jaws? A shark's eyes are like a doll's eyes. He's got black eyes, like a doll's eyes. You know, there's nothing there. And so I just don't like those emotions running through me. It's weird.
I love it, though.
It's very weird.
Like, don't stop watching football because
But I seriously,
it is hilarious to watch you in these situations.
Yeah, but I don't need it. I don't need this. I don't need it. It's awful. Like, I'm smarter than this, right?
You said it yourself. You should probably contemplate suicide.
Yeah, I think I'm smarter than this. Like, they showed a video last night when the gates open to the stadium, the Dallas Cowboys stadium, and all these stupid fans, rushed in like Black Friday off in Walmart, right? And I was thinking, like, me and Maverick, we were watching it. I'm like, look at these dummies. Like, your seat's not, you got tickets, your seat's not going to be taken. Like, look at these dummies. So I have some capacity to look at a situation and say, I don't want to do that. That's for dummies. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know if I want to do this.
It's too hard.
It is hard. It's for dummies. It's for losers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you see, you just got to get in the mind frame of the rest of us who root for these teams that are not Chief Packer Bucks. And you have to say, I'm going to enjoy the wins, but I know Taylor Heineke's not taking me to a Super Bowl. Rather than sit over there as a Karen and yell and scream at the top of your lungs at everybody else around you that's not a Karen and say, we're on the Super Bowl! Super Bowl! We're going to win by 32.
I really thought we were. And see, that's why we are clowns.
Yep. You the whole damn circus.
It's like somebody pulling for the Dallas Cowboys is like somebody that has a gambling addiction. It really is.
Was there was Circus Soleil, but wasn't there also a Jones Brothers Circus?
I don't know.
Now renamed the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Right.